Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the topic computer languages. This is lesson number 2 of class 5. You have to watch this video carefully and do the exercises given on last page. Topic is computer languages. A computer language is a special language understood by the computers. It consists of a set of words, symbols and codes that is used to write a computer program. A program is a set of instructions given to a computer to get a particular task done. The process of writing a program is called programming. The people who can write computer programs are called programmers. Just as humans understand a variety of spoken languages like English, Hindi, Punjabi, etc., computer cannot understand these languages. Computers understand only one language, that is machine language. Computers use machine language to carry out their jobs. This language uses binary digits 0 and 1, but it is difficult for the programmers to write their programs directly in terms of these digits. Therefore, some other computer languages have been developed in which writing computer programs is easier. However, a computer cannot understand these languages directly. So, some special softwares have also been developed which translate the program written in other languages into machine language. Now, categories of programming languages. There are a number of computer programming languages available nowadays. Some languages were developed for specific computers, others were developed for specific uses, such as scientific or business applications. As you can see, there is a chart on your screen. This is about the classification of computer languages. Computer languages are basically classified into two categories, low level languages and high level languages. If we talk about low level languages, again it is machine language and assembly language. Machine language, it was used in the first generation computers, that's why it is called 1GL, first generation language. Assembly language was used in second generation computers, that's why it is called 2GL or second generation language. Then let's talk about high level languages. It is procedural language, non-procedural language and natural language. Procedural language was used in the third generation computers. Non-procedural language was used in fourth generation computers and natural language is used in fifth generation computers. Low level languages are written to run on a particular computer and cannot be easily used on other computers. So that is the limitation of low level languages. If we talk about low level languages, first one is machine language. A machine language is also called first generation language and it is a language directly understood by a computer without any translation. It refers to zeros and ones that a computer can understand as instructions. Due to this reason, it is also called low level language, LLL. Limitations of machine language. Machine language programs run only on the computer for which they have been developed. They are machine dependent. Machine language programs are not portable to other computers. Second category of low level languages is assembly language. Assembly language, also called second generation language, is also a low level programming language. An assembly language uses letters and symbols instead of using numbers like zeros and ones. A computer program written in assembly language uses short sequence of letters called mnemonics, or we can call it mnemonic codes like A for addition, C for comparison, L for loading and M for multiplying. Assembly language is the source program which must be translated into machine language so that the computer can understand it. An assembler is a program used to translate assembly language into machine language. Whenever a computer programmer makes any program in assembly language, it is converted into machine language with the help of assembler. That is a mediator program which is essentially required. The topic ends here and here are some exercises. Basically 4 types of exercises are there. Write the correct answer, question is given and then 3 options are there. One is correct. You have to choose the correct word, not ABC. Then fill-ups are there. You have to write the correct word in blanks. Then third category is true or false. Read the sentence and just tell whether it is true or false. And fourth category is answer the following questions and you have to write the answers properly. So this is all about today's topic. I hope this video was helpful for you. Everybody, please take care and keep smiling.